Hey, everybody. Hey, Dr. Andrew here. I am so incredibly sad that I couldn't join you guys in person. I am homesick, quarantining with possible whooping cough, apparently, and sent home from work yesterday. And yes, I can't leave. And so I didn't want to make anybody sick. And so, but I'm here. I'm here with you in spirit and on video. Hello to everybody over there, everybody in the back, way over there, and bravo to you guys sitting down in front. Very bold of you, and to everybody that's been speaking on the panels. I cannot wait to see videos of the speeches. What a crazy time to be here. I feel like it almost should be a celebration because as awful as our NHS has become because of the deliberate actions of our government for the last 14 years, I feel like we're on the brink of something new, of a new era in British politics, a Britain 2.0, a new, British Renaissance, where gravity exists, where science is back, where we don't ignore health experts. That's a big monumental shift from a government that feels like has been gaslighting us for the last 14 years. Now, when they took over, when they inherited the number one ranked healthcare system in the world 14 years ago, patient satisfaction was at 70%. We were doing so well. Patients, remember, they could see their GP 24 to 48 hours. They could be seen in A&E in under 4 hours. They could get their cancer referral be done in 2 weeks. We still have a lot of things we need to fix, but required targeted efforts and funding in order to reduce those. A lot of that had to do with the social determinants of health, health inequalities, the postcode lottery that exists throughout the country in so many different areas. Instead of that, which would have really improved the lives of so many people, this government, they decided to go in a different direction, and they radically, militantly changed healthcare for the worse in this country, defunded us by £400 billion over the last decade. They picked fights with NHS staff, and so we saw the worst strike action in NHS history that we're, unfortunately, at the end of this month, we're going to have to continue. And we will keep fighting for our patients and our colleagues to make sure that they have access to a doctor in this country. It's really, really important. We have, 40,000 nurses that are leaving, and, nurses likely will be on strike later this year as well, because this government has just treated them, so poorly. And so many other of our colleagues and allied health professionals so poorly. And so after the damage that they've done from the $400 billion that they've taken, from the budgets that they've slashed, the hospitals that they've closed, the 2,000 GPs that they've taken away from us, the 350 GP surgeries, the 650 community pharmacies that they've closed. They've closed 1,000 points of primary care in this country in the last, since they took over. And then, promising to fix social care and failing to do so, and taking away 25,000 hospital beds. Those are the reasons why, everything is struggling right now, and why in the sixth wealthiest country on the planet, we have people that are dying prematurely from cancer right now. They can't get their cancer care. They can't access their cancer care because it's too far away. And so they're just opting to have palliative care instead of having treatment, which is just, it's just shocking. This government is a threat to public health, and under no circumstances should they be, anywhere near government. Rishi Sunak and this government need to be the final conservative government in British history. They deserve to be retired. Go back to California, have fun, leave government and society and the NHS and our public services to people that actually care about it. It's almost a Shakespearean where we have the wealthiest prime minister in British history, somebody who is wealthier than King Charles himself, worked in the industry that took down the economy, that ended the last Labour government and put the Tories into power. And that he is the son of an NHS GP and a pharmacist, and seeing what he has done to primary care in this country, overseeing the assault on healthcare, on community healthcare in this country, is just shocking. And so, under no circumstances should they be given another mandate to look after anything in government, to spend your public money, which they have wasted billions and billions of, to deliver healthcare, which they have absolutely destroyed, and the consequences of that have killed so many hundreds of thousands of people. But even after all of this, because the situation right now is absolutely awful, what we've endured over the last 14 years, and we really are survivors from it. What we are about to experience, I think, is really exciting. In just a couple of weeks, there will be a political revolution in this country. A uniquely British revolution, a democratic revolution, but one that is going to see a party that has done enormous damage to this country, that had a vision for Britain that made us smaller, that made us poorer, that made us far less healthy. And we are uniting democratically to push them out. You are. I can't vote. But, I'm excited for you and your public services and your country, because what I see as an outsider right now is that this very much is a political revolution that is about to happen. And yes, a lot of the people that were formerly with that government and their ideas, a lot of that's creeped into this modern incarnation of the Labour Party. But the heart of the Labour Party that founded the NHS, that loves the NHS, that values it, that understands that when we invest in public services, that when we invest in the NHS, when we put £1 in the NHS, we get £4 in economic growth back. There is no future for a new, vibrant, healthy, wealthy Britain without investing in our public services first. It is a prerequisite to a healthy economy. Okay? So the heart of the Labour Party that founded the NHS, that loves our public services, that will deliver for you, that's still here in this election. It's been transplanted into the chest of the Green Party, but it's still there. And so a lot of good ideas are going to continue to come from the Greens. And I look forward to them having, more places in government. I think it would be healthy for our democracy. But look, Labour does have an excellent track record on a lot of things related to the NHS, and not on PFI, not on privatization. But we are going to continue fighting for that. We're going to continue fighting against this privatization that steals money from public services, that steals money from our patients, from our colleagues. And so I know that we're going to continue fighting for it, and it's going to be safe. But what really excites me is that we have gravity back. We have science back. The era of politicians ignoring health experts and ignoring scientists, ignoring experts in every field. And that could be from farming, that could be from education, that could be from a local government, that could be from healthcare, that could be from business. If we commit in Britain 2.0 to an evidence-based government, and if we push our government to make evidence-based decisions on every level, we can eliminate the left-right divide in this country. We can just say there is objective reality and there is fake reality. The scientific method, and then there is propaganda. And right now, that's what really, really excites me about a new Britain, because I think that so many of the biggest issues that we have been fighting for so long, that we are going to continue to be able to make the case for, with evidence, with data, and that we are going to pressure our public officials, our politicians, into making those decisions. And I hope it doesn't take another 25 years, but I know that one day we are going to restore the NHS and restore its place as the #1 ranked healthcare system in the world. We are going to do that, and if we have a government that is committed to that, even if we don't, we're going to push them in that direction. Let's take a moment to recognize the political revolution that is on our doorstep at the moment, and how we are going to continue to pressure our politicians from whatever party they come from to make smart decisions. And we are not going to stop. We're not going to stop until our patients, until our colleagues, until our NHS is safe, until our public services are safe, until the community wealth that we generate, that stays within our community and that doesn't get taken out. Our children are going to grow up in a better society here in this country because we fought for them today, and we're going to continue fighting for them. And when it's their turn to fight, they're going to fight, because every generation, something I'm learning about being British, and I'm almost there. Been here for 9 years. I don't know if I'm British yet, but something I've learned about being here for 9 years is that that I guess part of becoming a citizen here, something I hope to do soon, is to fight for the NHS. And I'm proud of the work that we've done all together over the last couple of years. And everybody should give themselves a round of applause for being here, for being the canary in the coal mine so many years ago. And when Keep Our NHS Public was founded, when to come to all the conferences, to come to all of the events, the local events, to talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, all the leafleting, everything, all of the hard work that we've put into this to get here. I'm just so proud to have been a part of it, and to know that that our children are going to grow up in a better world because of the work that we did. And so thank you for coming today. Again, I'm so sorry that I couldn't make it, and nothing but love and respect to everybody. Take care, guys. Enjoy the conference. Bye-bye.